Got people waiting for me. All right. Sorry I'm late. And I might need gas too. The checkpoint goes till 1 o'clock. It's in Santa Ana. I just typed the address where it is. So we're going to try and get right out there. It's supposed to go till 1 o'clock. But as we saw yesterday, sometimes they close it up early. So let me see. Wow, there's a ton of... Oh, I already have a super chat? Holy moly. Chevy with $10 to start the Team Travel Jack. All right, look at this. Balls of steel. Clean clang, baby. Chevy love. We got Chili in the house too. Chili's here. Got the whole gang here today. Right on. Fifth Amendment audit coming up, hopefully. Hopefully it's not like last night where they wrap it up early. Number 1 and number 2. Is that a compliment? Yeah, 2 great live streams from Chili today. He was up with me all night last night and tonight. And he had an interview today. So Chili's working hard. Restreaming my video. I'll be back. Come on, look in my eyes. What's going on in there? Chevy. I'm just catching up with the chats. Team Travel Jack. I love that. Starting off strong. Thank you so much. Chevy. By the way, I love the song. I love the song. Does everybody know? Chevy wrote a song for me. And it's posted. I put it up on my channel too. That's pretty awesome. We're going to have fun tonight. Yeehaw, Team Travel Jack. All right. Thanks for all the support, everybody. This is fantastic. You guys are awesome. Let the play begin. Not ready yet. Yeah, I got stuck at work. I'm sorry about that. Same station as last night, but I ended up closing. You sat me at the very last table. Okay. Bouncing between Harvey Freebird. Chevy. Okay. I thought it was so cute when you said Travel Jack Skellington. That's right. Travel Jack Skellington. Seen a bit. Chevy. Do I work at a restaurant inside I don't want to be too specific where I work, just for anonymity purposes. Somewhere on the property. That's all. I'll leave it at that. Oh, I got a new subscriber. Just subscribed today. Seen you on Delete Laws. Yes. Thank you, Chili, for being there. Yeah, Chili's awesome. Chili's a great guy. Just to be transparent, I don't agree with everything Chili says, but I agree with most of what he says. But there's some things I don't agree about. But the guy has a heart of gold. And what we all have in common is that we want cops to do the right thing, and they don't. And they abuse their authority. And it's not right. We have to resist it, and we have to stand up against it. And yeah, but he's got a heart of gold because, especially in the auditing community, if someone gets arrested or whatever, he'll raise the funds to get the bail money. And he'll get you out of jail, which is fantastic to have that support group behind you. It's really great. Hello, hello. Chevy! That song was fantastic. I love it. Balls of steel. Clean clang, baby. Clean clang. Oh man, so I've got my, if anybody doesn't know, I sell these, I'm trying to show you the back. It's got the cartoon with the finger in my face on the back. But this is my droopy eyes jacket, which you can buy on my shop if you're interested. 2 nights in a row, yeah. I saw there's another checkpoint. It ends at 1 o'clock in Santa Ana, and I might have to stop for gas. There's something going on here. There's a bunch of fire trucks. Something is going on. It's hard to see through the trees. We'll get a better view in a second. So I'm trying to hustle to the car. I might have to stop for gas, but we're trying to get to Santa Ana as quickly as possible so we can get that checkpoint. And hopefully they're not ending it early like last night.
Yeah, it forms a llama, but each piece is like a different one. You know what I want? I do want one of Yzma, but as the cat.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be cute.
I got a couple. You see over it? Nah, you're.
Girl, what the heck?
Not to make a short.
I know, Grandma.
Not to make a short joke on you.
There's a ladder truck. There's a. Oh, they're moving along.
This is how tall it
I'll
is.
report.
And they're big.
Fire truck.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Yes.
Okay.
So that's a whole pink collection.
Yeah, that's crazy.
These people. All right. Don't know what's going on. Cope Doggy Dog in the house. You hear him jangling. They're jangling. Travel Jack is cool. Thank you for that, Chevy.
Ambulance.
Any blue poo-poo? Po-po, you mean? Thin blue lane? Oh, Chevy, you want to be a mod? Hold on. How do I do it? I don't even know how to do it. Let's see. Chevy. There we go. Chevy. Can manage blocked words. Change chat modes in live. Capability of standard moderators. Or standard moderator. Can review, remove chat messages. I'll just do standard for now. You can always change it. You're a mod, Chevy. Cope Doggy Dog's here. Is that better? I'm just trying not to get other people's faces. That's why I'm doing it like this. There's a bunch of people all around me. So 21st and Bristol. I forget who gave me that Mr. Checkpoint tip, but they put the address. I don't know how they discovered the address. But they once the checkpoint is going, they figure out somehow where it is. Yeah, everyone hit the thumbs up. Thank you for that. Got 10 viewers in here already. I haven't even got to the car yet. Where's the 5K subscriber patch on your jacket? A long walk to your car. Yeah, it is a long walk. We got the space. Chevy's in space. Yeah, I already know where it is. It's on 21st and Bristol in Santa Ana. All right, we're away from the people now. That's better. I might have to stop for gas because I know it reminds me of that movie Starman. Anyone ever see Starman? Gas. gas. Fine. Get gas. It's a movie from the 80s with Jeff Bridges. He's like an alien that kind of uses DNA to grow into a kind of a clone of someone who might be passed away or whatever, and he has to learn how to talk and stuff. So he's got these funny mannerisms. Gas. Gas. Like that. It's a great movie. If you've never seen Starman with Jeff Bridges. Fantastic movie. And what's her name that plays Lois Lane in Superman? What's her name? Margot Kidder? Is that her name? She's in it. All I heard I say I had to figure out where it was. Dutch apple pie. Dutch apple pie. I had that for New Year's. Starman. Yeah, the Dutch apple pie from Starman. Yeah. Terrific. He eats some pies up. Yeah, green means go, yellow means, he says, green means go, red means stop, yellow means go very fast. Starman, that's one of my favorite movies. Jenny. Oh yeah, that was a Mustang Cobra. Where the hell's my car? Oh, I think I might have walked right past it. He goes, fine, get gas. Gas. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Yeah, I think she was Jenny, right? Jenny? I can't remember. I mean, I love that movie, but it's been a minute since I've watched it. But the finale, the finale scene in the crater, it's fantastic. I forgot where oh, I think I parked closer today. That's right. I remember now. Holy moly. I'm not in my normal spot because it was start spreading the news. Oh, 10 thumbs ups already. Right on, everybody. There's my car. Let me see it. I don't have to stop for gas right away, but I do need gas. Gas. Speaking of gas, gas. Gas. Oh, come on. Get to the chopper. Put that cookie down. Oh. I'm not a pervert. I just want the Turbo Man doll. All right, here we are at the car. Is this my car? That's not my car. Oh, that looks exactly like my car. Oh, that's a Corolla. Same model. I thought it was my car, and it's not. Here we are. Okay, let's get ready. Let me mount this. We're gonna put driver's license ready. Let's see how much gas I have. Fuel low. 4 miles. I've got to stop for gas. Shoot. All right. Let's get ready though. Here's my license, registration, insurance. Delete laws trifold. All ready to go. Driver's license there. As always, I've got water. Got to get your papers ready. Papers, please. Papers, please. All right, let's get that set up. Okay, how's that? How's that camera angle? Okay, so we've got to stop for gas first, and then we'll be on the way to Santa Ana. It's supposed to go, on paper, it's supposed to go until 1 o'clock, and Santa Ana is not far from Anaheim, so hypothetically we'll make it. But as you saw, if you tuned in last night, they ended it a couple hours early, and I had a couple of comments I was reading. By the way, after my stream, I went home and I watched Chili's live stream, which is what a fantastic support he is giving me. So. But I went and watched his live stream and his coverage of, and he was showing all the other times when I got handcuffed, and he showed the other time when I went through the one in Yorba Linda. Clean cling, baby. I love that. I feel a cold coming on. I've been battling it. Been taking vitamins and stuff. So anyway, we're up $10 already from Chevy before I even started my live stream. Thank you so much, Chevy. Chevy! $10 super chat right off the bat. Fantastic. Wow. Anyway, long shift today. Got stuck closing a lot later than I thought I would be. And here we are. We're all here together. Oh, another super chat from Chevy again. Oh, Chevy, super chat champion of the world. Thank you. Another $10 from Chevy. Holy moly, what did I do to deserve that? I just barely started my live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. Fantastic. Thank you, Chevster. Our new moderator, by the way. Wondering if I should just go to a closer. I usually go down the road a little bit to the Arco because it's a little bit cheaper. But just to save time, I might just stop it, pay a little bit more money, and just go to a closer gas station so we can get down to the checkpoint. There's a chevron right up here. So yeah, I see there's some kind of question about working. I obviously YouTube, but my main job right now is a restaurant job in Anaheim, and sometimes I get out of work very late. So that's kind of what happened tonight. I was expecting to get out earlier, but it didn't happen. All right, we're gonna stop at this Chevron just so we can, just for time, to save time here, so we don't have to backtrack or anything. It's a Chevron with Chevy, Chevron, Chevy. Another super chat. Holy moly! Keep up the great work. We don't stop. Thank you very much. Awesome. All right, you guys are great. All right, hold on. We're gonna get. Should I leave it mounted or should I? I'll take the phone with me. We'll bring it with me. Why not? Who left the super chat? Let me see. Danielle Brown? Am I saying that right? Or Danelle Brown, $10 super chat. Yeah, did you guys hear my song that Chevy made? I was so excited when I saw that go up. All right. What are we paying? Oh my gosh, this is why I don't come to Chevron normally. Regular $4.35. Okay, let's see. I think I have. Nope. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay.
Hey there. Are you looking for a way to buy Bitcoin with cash? Visit our 20-book crypto ATM.
Just had my car washed. Another $10 from Chevy. Oh, Chevy, you're killing it, dude. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
For a way to buy Bitcoin with cash?
But how's my nice clean car? The old Jackmobile. I call it the Jackmobile. Just had it cleaned the other day. But let me show you the inside, because there's, as you can see, there's no open. There's 2 empty water bottles. But other than that, there's nothing in this car. Nothing. Absolutely clean. So there's no probable cause, reasonable suspicion.
Are you looking for a way to buy Bitcoin with cash? Visit our 20-book crypto ATM inside.
What's the diesel?
Are you looking for a way to buy Bitcoin with cash? Visit our
I'm not at a
20-book
diesel
crypto
pump. I
ATM
don't know.
inside.
Okay, but if I used a card.
Hey there. Are you looking for a way to buy Bitcoin with cash? Visit our CoinFlip crypto ATM inside.
Okay, we're almost full. This is if you're not in California, by the way, this is our California gas price.
Visit our CoinFlip crypto ATM inside.
$4.36 a gallon.
Hey there. Are you looking for a way to buy Bitcoin with cash? Visit our CoinFlip crypto ATM inside.
Don't need the receipt. I don't normally come to Chevron, but we did today just to save time. $2.85 a gallon. Oh my gosh, I wish. They tax the hell. And you know what's funny is we added this is my mount, by the way. Stick to it, dang it. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, real quick. What's that address? I got to scroll back up. Let's see. We got to put it into my GPS here. Get to the chopper. All right. I typed it in here and I forgot it already. Okay, that's where I was stuck at. Where? Oh, 21st and Bristol. Okay. Back down. Thank you for that. Okay, it's gonna loading circle for a minute, but it's because I have to exit out of this and open my navigation app. Don't go anywhere. It's gonna be like 10 seconds, and we'll be right back. 21st in Bristol. Okay, be right back. Okay, good news is it's only 5 miles away, 8 minutes. Good news is it's only 5 miles away, 8 minutes. Real close. All right, I don't. Is Chili on? I didn't text him. I should have texted him, I guess, that I'm going live. Somebody text Chili, let him know I'm on. We're 8 minutes away from checkpoint. All right, let me get this trifold ready. Yeah, it's ready. I can show them this. Okay, we got my license, we got my registration, insurance. This is my work apron. Let me throw that under the seat in the back here. And I got, let me plug in this charger so my phone won't die, just to be sure. Brought my charger. Stinky, stinky blue popo. Blue poo-poo. And let me get the camera ready. Okay. All right. How's that? I think that's great. What do you guys think of the camera? All right. Very soon I gotta invest in a proper dash cam. Dash cam setup. All right. Yeah, it's over at 1 o'clock, but we're like 8 minutes away, so.
Use the left lane to turn left on West Ball Road.
Here we go.
Then turn left on South Harbor Boulevard.
I don't know which way. Should probably turn right here, I'm thinking. People in the crosswalk. Oh, Disney Half Marathon. When is that? February 1st. Okay, I don't know if he's restreaming this one again. I really felt like
In a quarter of a mile. Use the right lane to turn right on South Anaheim Boulevard.
I really feel like I let everybody down because we went to that checkpoint and then they tore it down like 2 hours early. There was no checkpoint when we got there. I just felt like, oh man, all these people
Turn right on South Anaheim Boulevard.
all these people were watching and waiting to see it, and then it wasn't there when I got there, and I just felt like I let everybody down. But it wasn't my fault. Like, you know, there's no way I can predict that or know that until you get there. Steel balls.
In 3/4 of a mile. Turn left to I-5 South.
I'm going to turn this light off just until we get closer, just because for visibility. So how's everybody tonight? How are you enjoying your weekend? We got warm weather. I think it was 84 again today here in Southern California. Very unusually, well, not that unusual, I guess. It was just over a year ago when that horrible Palisades fire happened, and that was one of those warm wind events.
In 0.2 miles. Use the left 2 lanes to turn left. Turn left to I-5 South.
I gotta try to remember. I just want to say I exercise my right. The word is invoke. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I want to say exercise for silence. It's probably the same effect. It's semantics, but whatever. You're in Iowa. Oh, welcome, welcome. It's too hot for me. I like the colder weather. I like the colder weather. But that being said, I don't want to live like in snow or anything like that. But summers are just miserable here. Or at least I live inland, you know, in San Bernardino, and it's so hot. Okay, bear with me. I'll turn the light on when we get close.
In 1.7 miles. Exit right to exit 107A, Lavetta Avenue, Bristol Street. Then use the right lane to stay to the right to Bristol Street, Lavetta Avenue.
So if you're just watching for the first time, this is you've probably heard of a First Amendment audit. This is a Fifth Amendment audit. Your Fifth Amendment is the right to remain silent. Well, how do you do an audit remaining silent? So we're going through a DUI checkpoint. And when you get to the checkpoint, they want to start asking you all these questions. Have you been drinking? Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Have you had anything to drink tonight? And all you say is, I invoke
in 1 mile. Use the right lane to take exit 107A, Lavetta Avenue, Bristol Street.
All you say is,
Then use the right lane to stay to the right to Bristol Street, Lavetta Avenue.
No, I usually have the voice off, but all you say is, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And that's all you say. And I might say something out like, if I need to, I'll say, I do not consent to any searches or seizures. But simple phrases like that. And then I don't answer any of their questions. That's it. You just exercise your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And what should happen is they should wave you through. There's no probable cause to extend the length of the detention.
Exit right to exit 107A, Lavetta Avenue, Bristol Street. Then use the right lane to stay to the right to Bristol Street, Lavetta Avenue. Use the right lane to stay to the right to Bristol Street, Lavetta Avenue.
This thing talks a lot. But there's no signs of impairment, nothing. So
in 1/4 of a mile.
we'll see what happens.
Use the left 2 lanes to stay to the left to Bristol Street. Then use either lane to turn left.
So I'm just going by the audio cues because I'm live streaming.
Stay to the left to Bristol Street. Then use either lane to turn left.
All right, we should be really close. So I hope Chili's watching.
Use either lane to turn left.
Let's get my window ready. Right there. Bristol and what? 21st, was it? We're on Bristol right now.
In 1.1 miles, you'll arrive at West 21st Street and North Bristol Street.
All right, we're 1 mile away. So I'm going to turn that volume down. We're 1 mile away from the checkpoint. I'm going to finish this water. Here come the nerves a little bit. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm not breaking any laws. I don't know why this is so nerve-wracking. All right, I see it. It's coming up. Or at least there's a blinky sign right here. Let's see what the sign is. Lane closed. Okay, that's not the checkpoint sign. But we should be right up here somewhere. Should be right here. So this is a Fifth Amendment audit. Your right to remain silent. And you don't answer any questions when you come up to these checkpoints. You just invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And that's all I'm going to do. And if they arrest me or whatever, then call Chili and let Chili know. All right, is this it here? I think this is it. We're going in. We're going in. This is it. DUI, driver's license checkpoint ahead. This is it, you guys. I'm going to have my license in my hand. Going in. Here come the cones. This is it. Look on the left, there's cones. There were cones! We're going in, you guys. Here we are. Oh, see, I could turn right and avoid this, but I'm going through. All right, here we go, you guys. Balls of steel. They have me pulling into secondary. You didn't do that in San Bernardino. They just stopped me right in the middle of the street and held up all the traffic. Cars in front of me got waved through, but we got pulled into secondary, which is what we want. Here we go, you guys. So there's about 4 cars in front of me. His jacket says party. It is kind of a collegiate looking thing, huh? All right, I'm gonna shut my mouth now, so stay tuned and watch what happens.
yes, sir. The DUI checkpoint, you have your driver's license? I like your jacket. Anything to drink tonight?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
This is a DUI checkpoint, sir. I'm just asking if you had anything to drink tonight. I can see that your eyes are very watery. Sir, put your car in park. All right, I'm having you step out of the car, okay? So put your right hand on the back of your head. Use your left hand and unbuckle the seatbelt, okay? And then can you unlock the car?
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
I'm not searching your car. I'm making sure that you're safe to drive.
Can I bring my phone with me?
What was that?
Can I bring my phone with me?
Can you do what?
I want to bring my phone with me.
You want to bring your phone with you?
Yes.
You can put it in your pocket, but you can't call anybody.
Can I hold it?
Huh?
Can I hold it?
No. Put it in your pocket.
I'll leave it there.
Everything's being recorded.
Well, you don't hand that over, though.
What was that?
Are you ready for me to exit the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm ready. But your door is locked.
It's not locked.
Huh?
It's not locked.
I'm gonna pat you down and make sure you have no weapons on you, okay?
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
I'm not searching you. I'm patting you down, making sure you have no weapons for my safety. Okay? All right, step out.
Fucking tyrants. Holy shit, did you see that? Was that all on camera? Wow. They didn't handcuff me, but they got me out of the car and patted me down. I wanted to hold my phone, but they wouldn't let me. There you go, guys. They hassled me a little bit, but bottom line, $50 super chat. Holy shit. Hey! So, wow. What do you think? At the end of the day, they let me go. No probable cause. He tried to say my eyes were watery. Pulled me out of the car, patted me down. But I stood there. I tried to take my phone with me, but then after that he said no, so I just shut my mouth, exited the vehicle, he patted me down, and he asked me again if I had anything to drink. I just stood there, didn't say a word, and he said I'm free to go. And my eyes are not watery, by the way. They're not watery at all. Oh my gosh. Said he liked my jacket. I'm sure he looked at it. I'm sure he looked at the picture on the back. Another super chat. Nice job. Thank you. Thank you. Fifth Amendment audit, you guys. I probably talked a little too much when I was going about the phone. I need more cameras on this to record the outside of the vehicle, but I tried to stand in camera shot as he was patting me down and all that. So hopefully that was all captured. Hopefully that was all captured. All right, where are we? Now I got to figure out where I'm at. 5 north. That's probably what I wanted. All right, let's do a U-turn. So I probably did a little too much talking because I wanted to hold my phone and record them. But they wouldn't allow it, so oops. Yeah, next time I just won't ask about the phone. It is what it is. It's mounted on my thing. I wanted to hold it and record them, but they had me my hands behind my back anyway. They said I could put it in my pocket, but then you're definitely not going to see or probably hear anything if the phone's in my pocket. So I should have just not even said anything about the phone. This is all a learning experience. This is all news for me. So this is all a learning experience. But I would not answer any of his questions. I stood there silent. And he could hear me just fine. He was pretending like he couldn't hear me through the window. He could hear me just fine. But I sounded off louder for him. He didn't ask me to roll the window down, but he was trying to pretend like he couldn't hear me. And he could hear me just fine. So next time, yeah, we won't even mention the phone next time. But I got to get more cameras on this vehicle. Okay. I think I want the 5 north. That is nerve-wracking, you guys. That is stressful. My gosh. Even though I've got nothing to worry about, I haven't been drinking, not breaking any laws. It is just stressful as hell. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyway, we did it. We did it, you guys. We did it. But see those tyrants? Just because you want to exercise your right to remain silent, they pull you out of the car. They pat you down. They try to make up lies about your eyes. Oh, your eyes look watery, sir. No, they don't. That's a complete lie. And that's what they do, man. That's what they do. Cops are pieces of crap. Eyes look watery. Right. Sure, dude. Okay, let's do 57 north, I guess. All right, I'm glad the checkpoint was up. We did an audit. I would say that's a fail. They should not have pulled me out of the car. There was no reason to pull me out of the car. But at the end of the day, they had no probable cause to arrest me. And he tried looking in my eyes, and I looked away from him. And there's a cop on the other side. What you didn't see, when he was asking me at the window, he said my eyes look watery. I looked away from him this way. But there's another cop looking through the window on the other side, trying to look into my eyes. So anyway, I'll see if we can I'll see if I can clip that and upload it as a separate video. Win on my part. Tell me, could you see him patting me down? Was that on camera? I was trying to stand in front of the camera, in front of the window when he was doing that. Was that captured on camera? Yes. Nice. This is why we need to abolish these checkpoints. See how they lie? Oh, your eyes look watery, sir. Listen, come out of the car. Put your hand behind your head. We're going to pat you down. Why? What did I do wrong? Why are you pulling me out of the car? Why are you patting me down? There's no reason for any of it. Why are you lying about my eyes looking watery when they're not? Oh, wise guy, yeah? Yeah, so you're a wise guy, yeah? We're gonna take you downtown, see? Yeah. We're gonna take you to the station, see? Yeah, copper. So I see a lot of chats. I'm sorry, I'm driving. I can't really, I can pull over somewhere and read some of them eventually. But at the end of the day, yeah. End of the day, they had no probable cause to arrest me, detain me any longer. They were fishing. They wanted to find something on me to handcuff me for something. See, this is why I say, oh, you know, these people say, just comply. Just comply. When you comply, all you're doing is giving them evidence to arrest you. Anything you say will be used against you. So keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have even talked about the phone. But that's a Fifth Amendment audit. Oh, I can't take the 91 today. All right. That's fine. He was having me exit the vehicle, and he did reach into the vehicle, but for officer safety, I guess, he was reaching in to control my arms so I wouldn't do any sudden movements or whatever. So does that count as a Fourth Amendment violation? I say yes. But it's for officer safety, so I would imagine that no court is going to rule against that. Oh yeah, you should see some of the comments I get in some of my videos. Just comply. They're just trying to find the drunk drivers. Well, then why are they harassing the sober drivers? Leave me alone. I'm sober. Find the drunk ones. You're wasting your time with me. I'm sober. Why are you pulling me out of the car? I'm not drunk. Just comply. Yeah. Yeah, you should see some of the comments. I had a guy today on my viral. I ended up blocking him because you just can't argue with stupid people. But he was saying, "Oh, they should have tased you." This was the video of my DUI where they did the finger. But the guy says, "Oh, they should have tased you." I said, "Should have tased me?" And he said, "Well, I lost a good friend from a drunk driver hit a friend of mine, and he had no chance. He passed away instantly." And so I responded. I said, "Well, I'm sorry for your loss." So, but they said, if you don't comply, they should have tased you. I said, "Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but you're blaming the wrong person." I said, "It's not the sober drivers that killed your friend. It's the drunk ones." So I'd say, what your solution is to tase the sober drivers? How is that going to stop the drunk drivers? How's that going to solve the problem? They should tase the sober drivers. What sense does that make? Well, you didn't comply. I'm like, you're an idiot, you know? So I just blocked him after a couple of back and forth. I just blocked him. This idiot saying they should tase sober drivers if they don't just comply with everything they say. Ridiculous. That's the kind of comments we get in the comments. These bootlickers. Anyway, Fifth Amendment auditor at work. As far as I know, I'm the only Fifth Amendment auditor. I did the Google Fifth Amendment audit, and people do exercise their Fifth Amendment audit when it comes to interviews with the IRS with tax returns, and the IRS wants to interview you. That's the only other time I've heard of a Fifth Amendment audit, and it has to do with taxes, nothing to do with the police. It has to do with the IRS. So as far as I know, I am the only person out there doing Fifth Amendment audits, exercising your right to remain silent at DUI checkpoints. As far as I know, I'm the only one out there, and I've created a new type of audit. And but anyway, check the description. If you want to leave feedback to the police department, that was the Santa Ana Police Department, and I left their phone number and their social medias in the description. If you want, you have the First Amendment right to redress your government. If you thought what they did to me just now was wrong, Chili, rewind it, man. They pulled me out of the car. They patted me down. It's all on camera. I probably talked a little too much because I was asking if I could take my phone with me. I wanted to hold my phone, and they didn't let me. I should have not even said that. So it's a learning experience. But other than that, I stood there. I invoked my Fifth Amendment right, did not answer any questions. He was trying to look into my eyes. I looked away from him. And it's all on camera. Yeah, watch it back. I probably talked a little too much about the phone, but other than that, he tried to say my eyes were watery when they're not.
the support we got. We got almost $100 in super chats. You guys are awesome. Thanks for your support. What a great group of supporters that we've got. We're doing new things that have never been done ever in YouTube history. Fifth Amendment audits. Exercising our right to remain silent at DUI checkpoints on purpose. Now, I guess there are people that go through checkpoints on purpose. I've seen videos, but they haven't coined it a Fifth Amendment audit. I think I'm the only one that's coined it as a Fifth Amendment audit, exercising your right to remain silent. So I think I'm innovating here. We're doing new things. But that was the Santa Ana, California Police Department. Pulled me out of the car. They didn't handcuff me, but they had my hands behind my back, patted me down, trying to look in my eyes, and they continued to try asking me questions about if I have been drinking or not. And I stood there silent. Okay, Chili's gonna go back and watch it. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking just watching it, right? Oh my God. Are they watery? Do they look watery? They don't feel watery. They don't. I am battling a little bit of a cold right now, so maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he kept saying, what? Like he couldn't hear me. He can hear me just fine. He's trying to get me to roll the window down. Camera necklace, I've been looking at that. There's a thing, it's got a magnet on the inside of your shirt, and the little camera looks like a pendant, but it's a camera. So I can wear that. I think that's a great idea, Chili. I think I'm going to get that. They also sell watches with cameras on them, and of course the what do they call those? The Google Lens glasses, whatever those are. And I want to get dash cams on this thing. So there's going to be a lot of different camera angles when we go through these checkpoints. But that's a lot of money buying all these cameras. So that'll be a work in progress. .360 cam. But don't you have to hold it up in the air? They had both of my hands behind my back, so it has to be hands-free, whatever cameras I have on my person. But I definitely want to get... Do they sell 360 cameras for cars? Like a Tesla style? I don't have a Tesla. Yeah, I didn't hold the trifold, you're right. He didn't ask, because I have my registration and insurance in there, and he didn't ask for it. He just asked for my license. You're right, I forgot all a trifold. I just forgot. Oh, you can mount a 360 camera on the hood. I'm going to look into that. But Chili's mailed me the actual trifolds, so we'll have those. I have it right up here with my registration and insurance. That's the trifle, but I forgot about it because he didn't ask for my registration and insurance. He just wanted my license. It when they put those concrete construction walls right up against the freeway, the lane. It makes me nervous. I hate those walls, those concrete, you know what I mean? Those construction walls that they put up when it's right up against the lane. All right, let's see. Should we take the 60 or keep going on the 57? Probably the 60, I guess. Slow down for this guy. Let's see. Yeah, $50. Can you believe it? You guys are stepping it up big time with the support. I really appreciate you guys. It's awesome. Yeah, a lot of the trolls in the chat, you know, you read these things. Oh, you should have done this. You should have done it. A couple of times I said, well, let's see you do it. Don't forget to record it and share it with everybody. I don't see anybody else doing it. Go through checkpoints on purpose. If you think I'm doing it wrong, show me how to do it better. Chili's done it. He's got videos going through checkpoints. Yeah, they're scared. They're quick to get on the keyboard and tell me what I should do, but then they don't follow their own advice. They don't go through the checkpoints. They're you know, they're not the ones out there doing it. You know, so clean clang, baby, balls of steel. So every time I do it, I'm learning. So yeah, I forgot the trifle. I kind of don't want to use the trifle because it tips my hand to what I'm doing. I don't want them to realize what I'm doing, that I'm coming through on purpose, recording. And when I hand them that, they're like, oh, it's one of these rights guys. You know, I don't want to tip them off. I want them to I want to catch them in their natural habitat, so to speak, violating people's rights and stuff. But if they know I'm watching them and I'm an activist and I'm recording it and all that, I don't want them to, you know, they're going to mind their P's and Q's a little bit more. I don't want to tip my hand. You know what I mean? I get a lot of people, oh, you're doing this for clicks and views. Well, partially, I'll be honest about that, but that's not the main reason why I'm doing it. The main reason I'm doing it is because of what happened to me in San Bernardino. And it's not right. And we have to stand up against this kind of behavior from law enforcement. We have to fight back against it, and we have to expose. The whole reason I'm doing this is exposing the bad police behavior to the world, so people will be aware of it, and maybe people start saying, hey, enough of this. Hey, we don't want this in our neighborhoods. Hey, you know, contact your congressman, contact your senators, your lawmakers. Hey, we don't want these DUI checkpoints. Look at how many sober people they're pulling out of their cars. They're handcuffing them. They're arresting them. You know, look, this guy's completely sober. They pulled him out of the car. I want to expose that. I want to change. I want to get rid of these checkpoints. And then a lot of people say, oh, you're showing drunk people how to get away with it. No, do not drive impaired. But if they're going to do a checkpoint, do it right. They're not doing it right. I'm sober. They should not be pulling me out of the car. This kind of crap has to stop. That's why I'm doing these videos. Sure, I get clicks and views, but really, I'm an activist. I'm standing up for the rights, because what happened to me in San Bernardino is just it's unacceptable. It should not happen to anybody. Sober drivers should not be getting handcuffed, pulled out of the car, and harassed, and threatened with arrest, and all the rest of it. That's why I'm doing it. And the effectiveness, if you look at the statistics, which I don't know off the top of my head, but there are statistics that show a lot of times they arrest more sober people than they find impaired. If I'm impaired, do you think I'm going to drive through a checkpoint on purpose? No. I'm doing a U-turn. I'm turning away, leaving. I'm not going through there. So they might catch some drunk drivers here and there, but after they arrest, the other part of the equation is even after they arrest, I think the statistic is about 70% of DUI arrests get dismissed or reduced. 70%. So what good are these checkpoints really doing? They're very ineffective. But look at all the lives they destroy with sober people that are not breaking the law. They're destroying people's lives. So that's why I'm doing this. It's not just for the clicks and views. It's for, I'm standing up for what's right. They should not have pulled me out of the car back there. There's no reason for that. It's all been, and they did that because I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. It was retaliation. It was a retaliatory action because I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. They pulled me out of the car and said my eyes looked watery. It was retaliation. And that's why I'm doing it. I'm exposing this behavior to the world. Because it pisses me off. Talked way too much, yeah. I wanted to hold the phone and record them. That's what I was asking them. I was trying to, can I hold my phone? But yeah, next time I'm not even gonna, it's just, it is what it is. I just need to get more cameras. Yeah, it's neat. It's got a magnet. You wear like a thing under your shirt. It's like a necklace with a magnet, and then it looks like a round medallion. And then on the outside of the shirt, you clip it. It's real small, a small little camera, and it sticks onto the magnet through your shirt. And then it looks like a little pendant or something. You probably don't even know it's a camera. And they sell watches too with cameras on the watches. So I need to get those, and I need to get more cameras on this car. trying to get a whiff of my breath? That's a good point. Maybe so. He's trying to smell alcohol. Forgot to ask his name. I should have asked what his name was. Didn't even get his name. Hopefully it's on video. You know what I could do? Kind of like the trifold. Print out a little thing and tape it to the window. It says, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and just point at it. I could do that, just have it, just a small little thing, and tape it to the window. That's an idea too. Got a text from Chili. I could play it on audio. Is it safe to play your text with the live stream going, or should I read it privately? No. Okay. I'll read it. I'll read it in a little bit. I forgot all about the trifold because he didn't ask for I should have had it in my hand already. Am I going to another one? No, no. One's enough. But I'm going to be looking every weekend. I'm going to be looking for these checkpoints, Fridays and Saturdays. So that's generally when they do it. Oh, there is a holiday tomorrow. Maybe I should look to see on Monday. I mean, maybe I should see if there's more. The balls to do it, no matter how much you know, you can't teach that. Yeah. It's nerve-wracking, but I'm not scared of them. It's just nervous going through, knowing what you're risking. You know, they can do anything to you, so it's nerve-wracking, but I'm not scared of the cops. All they're doing is showing what kind of, soul they have or don't have. What kind of person these people are. Del Taco, no more cheat days. And the plan is to go home and cook. Unless somebody wants to buy me. That was a good burrito. I was stuffed. I actually cooked. I already have dinner cooked. It's in the fridge. I cooked it this morning. I've got some sort of crusted chicken. It's got panko crust and carrots and couscous. It's already in the fridge. I don't even have to cook when I get home. Sweet. Yeah, I get HelloFresh, and you can select healthier meals. I usually get chicken dishes of some kind, but it's a lot healthier, and you know every ingredient that's in there. You know, use a lot of olive oil. Attract the best people on YouTube. It's a great compliment. I was doing a video. Of course, he didn't do this kind of content, but Adam the Woo was my main inspiration for YouTube. I've been doing it 9 years, almost 10 years. It's going to be 10 years on YouTube this year. But so when he passed away, somebody thought of me and came into my live chat to tell me that I had already known that he passed away. I was really upset about it for a long time. I did a tribute video to him. If you want to watch me sob in tears, watch my video about Adam the Woo. But he was such a big impact, a big influence on the stuff I do on YouTube and my travel content, all of it. And I never would have done it if it wasn't for him. So, but the fact that somebody thought of me to come into my channel, into my live chat to tell me Adam the Woo passed away was a great compliment. Because I just admire that guy so much. And anyway, he didn't do content like this. He was definitely not like an anti-cop guy or anything like that. But he did know his rights. There were a couple of videos where people didn't like him filming, but he was out in a public sidewalk or whatever. He would stand up and say, "No, I'm allowed to film here." You know, he did it in a nice way. But there was a couple of videos I remember where he had to say, "No, I can film." Like somebody would come out of their house, "Hey, we don't want you filming." It's like, "Oh, I'm on a public sidewalk," you know. So even Adam the Woo knew his rights about filming. But I just took so much inspiration from him. And this is kind of a new direction. I never expected this kind of content on my channel. This came out of nowhere. And I'm just embracing it, and I'm innovating and doing a new type of audit, Fifth Amendment audit. And it's really connecting with people, which I really love. So the cops cheated you, and that got you going. Yeah. Yes. It was not right what they did. All kinds of rights were violated. You know, this one, the detention was pretty short. They did pull me out of the car, which was not necessary, but they didn't handcuff me. They did a pat down, but they were fishing. They were looking at my eyes because I wouldn't answer their questions. So they started their fishing expedition, patted me down. But at the end of the day, they released me because there was nothing. next time, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about the phone next time. I hope I'll have another camera of some sort. Going to be driving right through where we were last night, Ontario. We're pretty close to it anyway. You guys haven't checked it out yet, check it out. It's on my channel too, but go to Chevy's channel so he'll get the views and stuff, the watch time. But made a Travel Jack song. Chevy! It was awesome, but he's a big time supporter here. He gave me a bunch of super chats, and even before I went live, he left a $10. He started it off with $10 before I even went live. And really cool to see you guys supporting this kind of thing. But how many checkpoints have we done? Should we keep a count? The San Bernardino one, the Yorba Linda one. This is the third one, right? Is this the third one? I'm 3-0. 3-0. No arrests. Am I doing this every weekend? I'm gonna try. It just depends where the checkpoints are going to be located. Are they in my area? So I'm sure there's going to be weekends where there's none in my area. I have a long commute home, so it should be pretty relatively frequently between Orange County, anywhere between Orange County, Riverside County, and up to San Bernardino. Anywhere in those areas. Did I get the Mr. Checkpoint app? I found the website. Yeah, I signed up, so that's really neat because I checked earlier today and it listed it still at an undisclosed location. But then once the checkpoint is live, I guess they update it with the exact address of where it is. I don't know how they find it out. That's pretty good. They must have some sort of contacts or something on the inside to get the exact address of where these checkpoints are. So I had another website that lists checkpoints, but it doesn't have the exact address. So that was a great tip. I forget who gave me that tip about Mr. Checkpoint. What is this? Do we have a member? Is that a membership? I have memberships, but I don't have any members. This is welcome to... It's hard to read it while I'm driving. Did you sign up for a membership? Are you my very first member? Very first member of Travel Jack. I don't have any logos or anything. It's just to support me. So thank you so much. But if you leave any comments or whatever on my videos, I'll pin it to the top. Very first member ever. I got a figure all that out. I don't know how to make the little logos and stuff. The little, oh, another Chili! Another member. Thanks for joining, you guys. Fantastic. So the more, obviously the more money I make on YouTube, the less I have to wait tables, and then I can get an earlier start, do more of these checkpoints and things. So, but this will definitely be a regular thing we do. But I do want to not just do the live stream, but also have recorded video, like pre-recorded video. But I like the live stream aspect of it, because if anything happens, let's say Chili wasn't watching or whatever, let's say Chevy's watching, and he can text Chili, hey, Jack just got arrested, you know, or whatever. And then Chili can jump into action. But all you guys just really, this is an incredible support team I have. You guys are awesome. So I'm not sure how memberships work, other than it's a ongoing support system that you guys give me a monthly kind of thing. But I'll have to figure out how to make the little logos and all that stuff. Little custom Travel Jack logos. Little icons. I'm sure it's easy. I just have to figure it out. But yeah, if you leave comments on any of my, if you're a member and you leave a comment or super thanks on any of my uploaded videos, I'll pin it to the top. Great car. I bought, this is a 2017 Toyota Corolla 50th anniversary edition, but it's my commute is so long. I've got 240,000 miles, almost 250,000 miles on this car, but it's still running like new because it's mostly freeway miles. But what a great car. Before this car, I bought a brand new Ford Fiesta, and that was the biggest piece of crap. Everything would break on it. I'm like, why is all this stuff breaking? It's a brand new car. It shouldn't be breaking. But it was constantly in the shop. This would break, that would break. The transmission had to be redone like 3 times. The rack and pinion had to be done. Like the door handle would break off. It was just the biggest piece of crap. And I actually got a lemon law settlement. I had so many problems with it. The air conditioning would freeze up. So I had to have the air conditioning done. The cooling fan had to be replaced, like all this stuff on a brand new car. So I finally contacted a lemon law attorney. I got a lemon law settlement and got a payment for it, and then the terms of the settlement was that I could keep the car, but they paid me an amount of money. So I traded in the car, which got $500 because it was a lemon, plus the money I got, and I got this car. And I did a lot of homework about most reliable car, and it was the Toyota Corolla, and that year happened to be the 50th anniversary, so it's a nice red color, black cherry they call it, and it's just had no problems at all. It's been very, very low maintenance. I do all the maintenance at the dealer and everything. I take very good care of it, but I've had no problems with this car. It's been fantastic. And this is the car I actually even got into a major accident with when I hydroplaned. I've talked about that, but almost $17,000 of repairs on this car, and but it's still going. It's still going. So I call this my million-mile car. I'll probably get 1 million miles on this thing as long as I keep up with the maintenance and everything, you know. But we're gonna hit probably in a month or two. We'll hit 250,000 miles. I have to, my last Disney video posted today. And that was the last of the holiday stuff, if you've been following my other videos. But I have some other videos I need to edit. I've got a Santa Anita video. I know Chili hates the casino stuff. But I got casino videos coming up, a bunch of them. And I got to get something edited tonight, so it'll post tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Like to get a video up every day if possible. I know I heard you talk about it. I was like, oh, I hope Chili doesn't get mad at me and not subscribe and stop supporting me because I do casino. I don't bet a lot. I bring $100 and I play because it's fun to play the machine. I know it's a losing proposition. If you go into it knowing you're going to lose, you're going to lose. Once in a while, you'll win something, but most of the time, you're going to lose. So you're not getting rich at the casino. So you know that going in. I bet small. I just do it for fun because I enjoy the games. But you know, as long as you know that going in, and you do it in moderation, it's fine. But spoiler alert, you're going to lose when you go to the casino. Guaranteed. Once in a while, you'll get lucky, but most of the time, you lose. But it's fun. I enjoy going there. So, and they treat me pretty well. They got really great service there, and free food, and giveaways, and all kinds of stuff they do for you. It's fun. But theme parks, theme park content, I'm going to be filming that coming up. I just posted some stuff from Disney, but there's going to be more Disney stuff coming up in the near future. Yeah, I was talking about Adam the Woo, and he passed away on my birthday of all days. And what was I doing on my birthday? I was vlogging because I was inspired by him, and he passed away on my birthday. And man, that was really hard on me. But the new year came, and I was like, you know what? I want to step it up. I want to do more recorded videos, more content than I've ever done this year. And so that's what I'm doing. And I want to build up. Adam the Woo started, if you don't know who he was, he started way in the very early days of YouTube. And he was one of the pioneers of vlogging. But he quit his job, moved into the back of his van that he had, lived out of the back of his van, and just decided, I want to see the country. I want to drive the back roads of America. And that's what he did. And he said, I'm going to make a video every day and show people America, because and he said he quit his job. He said he worked at a feed store, and it was a lot of heavy lifting. He said, I could keep doing this job and break my back, and at the end of it, not have any work until I can't work anymore, and then not have any money. So, or I could do what I want to do, and if I'm not going to have any money anyway, I may as well. But he figured out how to make enough to pay for gas and pay for his car, his van, and that he already owned, but like pay for the insurance and all that. He made enough and a little bit of food. And he figured out how to monetize his content on YouTube, and he did it, and he grew from absolutely nothing. He had no money whatsoever, and he grew, and eventually he got rid of the van, got an apartment. After that, he bought an RV. The RV was a pain in the ass. He called it Large Marge, and he bought an RV, ended up selling it over the years, and then he had an apartment both in Florida and in California, 2 apartments, so he'd go back and forth, West Coast, East Coast. And a few years ago, he finally bought his own house with the money he made on YouTube. Is that inspirational or what? And so he's been doing it for 15 years, just making YouTube content, and didn't have to go to an employer, you know. And that's the dream for me. And I was so happy just being able to monetize, even if I'm just making $5 a day or whatever. But just the fact that I'm making money on YouTube, it's like a dream come true. I still have to go to a job, but the goal is someday, if I'm making enough money, I'm going to go into that job just like Adam the Woo did and quit. And never have to work a job again and just do YouTube full time. That's the dream, man. That's the dream. Chili's doing it. But like I had to go to this job tonight, and restaurant work is awful. Some Karen, another Karen tonight. I go up to the table with a smile. Hey, how you doing tonight? Scowling at me. Well, I could be a lot better. I had to wait over 20 minutes before anybody even came up and said hi. And I look at the ticket. It prints the time when they're sat at the table. It prints it out, and it was 6 minutes. 6 minutes. It was not 20 minutes. So, and I'm not allowed to say, "Shut the fuck up, you Karen." I can't say that, or I'll get fired. What do I have to say? I have to smile, say, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that. What can I get going for you? We'll get your order in right away. Sorry about that." I hate doing that. I hate it. I want to tell her the truth. I want to tell her the truth. It hasn't been 20 minutes, bitch. It's been 6. 6 minutes. And the only reason she had to wait 6 minutes is I had a large party that wanted split checks. So I had to split all these checks. I was busy at the computer. How about a little bit of patience? The world doesn't revolve around just you. There's other people that I'm dealing with. Well, I can't say any of that. And I hate dealing with people like that. It's awful. Anyway, I'm getting close to home, so I'm going to pull over to a parking lot. We're going to chat a little bit with you guys before we end the live stream. And but thank you. Also, I just mentioned all this stuff about Adam the Woo and making money on YouTube because you guys are like, all this support is just really fantastic. It really means a lot to me that you guys just look at the support tonight, you guys. It's really fantastic that I have a video that's gone viral. 5.5 million views. It's blowing up again. And you guys are tuning in and supporting me. And we don't stop. We don't stop. I don't know. I guess I can go into my... You guys can't see where I'm at, right? Driving. I guess I could go into my own parking lot. Yes, you can. Okay. I'm going to pull into a random place then. By the way, this is where that, we're right by where that San Bernardino checkpoint was. That's where it happened. Right here. It's literally a block from my apartment. The DMV right here. That's where that's where it all started. That's where the Fifth Amendment audit started, right here. right? This is where it happened. I'm driving right through where it happened. All right, we're gonna pull into this parking lot right here. Right here. I'll pull in right over here. We'll chat a little bit with you guys, and then we'll end the live stream. See any homeless people today? Homeless people hang out over here sometimes. Well, let's pull in right here. All right. Let me catch up with some of these chats. Actually, let me see. Let me turn the volume down and see Chili's text.
Don't read.
Cool, got your message, Chili. Like working in retail, yeah, any customer service thing, it's the worst. It's the worst. Did that for quite a few years. Any type of customer service industry job can be exasperating. You hate dealing with people sometimes. That's why you became, what does that say, dog groomer? Is that what it is? Yeah, people are crazy against people who take on the cops, yeah. Trolls are pathetic. Right, Chili? Because big balls of steel like Jack. Thank you for that. Yeah, family obligations. I have a dog at home alone. But I thought about that. I'm like, well, if I get arrested or whatever, I put out 3 bowls of food, 3 big bowls of food and 3 big bowls of water. So he's... So if I'm gone for a few days, he'll live, you know. But... Dog groomer. Thank you. I'm bad. I feel this cold coming on. I got to take some multivitamins when I get home. Yeah, clean up some poo off. Clean the carpets. So yeah, I tried to oh, Jennifer Hill, she's a big fan. I've seen a lot of her great comments. She watched some of my Disney stuff. She watched. She's she lives somewhere close to me. But yeah, for years I've been trying to find the money's pretty good in a restaurant for someone who doesn't have a degree or anything or experience in any other field that pays good anyway. But restaurant, it's hard to get out of the restaurant industry because you make the tips, you make the money. You know, that's what I made tonight at the job. When they schedule me, they don't schedule me enough. But I've been looking for a way out for years. I want out of the restaurant industry because it's awful. I hate dealing with the people, and when you're kind of battling on two ends, because not only the difficult customers, then you get the difficult managers that you have to deal with, and you know, a lot of the managers are idiots sometimes. I like most of the managers I work with right now, but there's anyway. Oh, you're down in San Diego. All right, yeah. But yeah, when Uber was new, most people didn't even know what Uber was at first. But I actually quit a job I had because I was making pretty good money with Uber. But they used to pay $1 when I signed up. It was $1.80 a mile. I was getting paid, and they would ship an iPhone to you. It was like a locked iPhone that with their app on it, and they would ship it to you. Now you just download their app. But I was making pretty good money doing Uber driving, so I quit a job I had and just to do Uber, and I did Uber for like a year. But then they kept cutting the rates. It went from $1.80 a mile down to $1.60. And they would tell you, oh, it's just a temporary promotion to get more customers, you know. It's just temporary. It'll go back up. Never went back up. So it went from $1.60 down to $1.40. Then $1.20. Then it was $1. And then when it went under $1, I stopped doing Uber. I went back to restaurants again, but the pay went down to nothing. And you got to take into account people, when they're an Uber driver, they'll tell you, oh, well, we're making all this money, but they don't tell you what their expenses are. It's not like going to a job where the job supplies all of the equipment. When you're an Uber driver, you supply all of the equipment. You're paying for your car. You're paying for your insurance. You're paying for tires. You're paying for car washes. If you're supplying water or whatever, if you have to, you know, clean your car when they make a mess, you got to pay for all of that. Tires, you know. They don't show you all of that. All of that costs a lot of money. And you're driving your car into the ground. So I was making less than what it cost to drive my car. And I was heading towards being homeless. So I went back to the restaurant industry and I gave the big middle finger to Uber. And I don't know why anybody does it with the crappy pay it pays now. I don't understand why anybody does it. They must not have a calculator and see how much it costs them driving around and ruining their car. So I went back to restaurants, but I've been trying to get out of the restaurant industry for years, and it's hard. When you worked at a casino, you made big tips too. It's awesome. You're happy you're doing what you love, though. Yeah. But the one thing I liked about Uber was that I made my own schedule. Over time, I was making less and less money, so you kind of had to work if you wanted to or not. 12-hour days, driving around for 12 hours with no break. You know, it was awful. Lower your level 1 membership to $3 or $4. Level 2, $10. Okay. I don't know much about the memberships. What's my level 1? Is it 5? Clean up a lot of poo now, Chili. And get bit sometimes. Ooh. Groomed a little old man today that hates his feet being touched. That sounds like me. He would bite me every time I touched. He only had 3 teeth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, then there was a couple of sketchy situations I found myself in too, where I just left. Yeah, the safety's a big thing. And then you get your Karens too, your backseat drivers, all this, you know. Rideshare drivers get robbed and killed all the time, yeah. Picking up random drunk people, yep. I got to the point where I would see the pickup was at a bar. I would learn all the addresses of the bars. If I saw it was a pickup at a bar, I would cancel. I'm not picking you up at a bar. It's $10. All right, I'll have to lower that. What's yours, $3? I think your level 1 is $3. You get 10 member, yeah. All right, you guys. Any questions about laws, Fifth Amendment, DUI checkpoints? I'm going to see if I can clip that drive-through that we did and get it up on my channel. Get some rest. You're going to put the phone down. Great job. See you on the YouTubes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. And we're probably going to wrap this one up. When am I getting a dash cam? Soon. I don't know when. Soon. We need to get one. We need to get one. That way I can live stream and record at the same time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, everybody. No questions about laws or anything? DUI checkpoints? I think you guys are all pretty knowledgeable. Yeah, I'll have to look at what dash cams cost. Some of them, I think you have to have a subscription if you want it. Some of them will upload to the cloud automatically. You heard it's a bad idea to have a camera facing the driver that can be used against you in case of an accident. There's dash cams that record both ways. It'll record the inside of your car and the outside of the car. So that's probably what I'll end up getting. Speaking of Uber, a lot of the rideshare drivers use, what's up, Katie? Use dash cams like that. So that's kind of what I have in mind. But that's also good if they, like when they seized my car, I don't know if he opened the console, looked around in my car. I don't know. That's why I wanted the body cam footage, but they won't give it to me. So, hello, Katie. But that's why I want a dash cam that records inside and outside. If you're just tuning in, we did earlier tonight, we did a DUI checkpoint. It's worth a rewind if you want to go check it out. I got pulled out of the car and patted down. I didn't get handcuffed though, and it was a short detention, as it should be. But there's no reason to pull me out of the car. That was all retaliation because I exercised my rights. Took a nap. Yeah, we're about to end this one. I just wanted to see if there's any other questions about... I don't see too many questions or anything. All you guys know the laws. You guys are already smart. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up. But thanks for all the support. Look at all the super chats we got tonight. Fantastic. We got new memberships. Oh, here's a question. Yeah, they don't like it when you stand up for yourself. Rams versus Bears. Who's winning tomorrow? I know it's not the XFL. Nice! Nice. If you follow on my other channel, it's called the XFL Project. It has every XFL game and /UFL game ever. And if you like spring football, go check that out. Every game is on there. But as you know, I watch spring football and I don't watch the NFL, so I don't know who's doing good and who's not doing good. But just because it's the Bears and the Rams, you got to go Rams because that's LA. That's the LA team. We got to go with the Rams, baby. But I just can't stand the NFL. Certain things they do. I can't stand it. Definitely going to be back to watch when I'm auditing. Yeah, stay tuned next weekend. Will probably be the next one. I'll look to see if there's more because it's a holiday weekend right now. So I'll see if there's more coming up tomorrow night or whatever. Great job, Jack. Thank you. Thank you. And I went to, that's, what's the name of the stadium? SoFi Stadium. I went to WrestleMania there. WrestleMania 39, was it? And when tickets went on sale, they had this free event. WWE did this thing, and it was free, and they wanted you to buy tickets, but I already had my ticket. But I went to this event. They had some wrestling matches and some celebrities there, and you could walk out onto the field, which was really cool. People don't normally get to do that, so that was fun. And it was a wrestling event. It wasn't a football event, but they still had the whole field set up and everything. The Bears are in the playoffs. That's unbelievable. That just processed in my head. The Bears, right on. Good for the Bears. Yeah, I've been to, how many have I been to? 16, 21, 23, 24, 25, 27, 31, 30. I've been to 8 WrestleManias. Did I get what on video? Going to WrestleMania? I didn't vlog it. Actually, I went to a Monday Night Raw recently, and I was going to vlog it, but there was a no video recording policy, and I was sitting right in front of a security guard. So I was taking photos. But even taking photos, she starts waving her hands at me. No, no video, no. I'm like, I'm taking photos. Leave me the fuck alone. But I got some pictures from it, but I didn't do video. I've been to WrestleMania 2000, WrestleMania 21, WrestleMania 23, 24, 25, 27, 31, and 39. But now it's so freaking expensive. I don't go anymore. It was in Las Vegas last year and this year, but the ticket prices are just outrageous now. I'm just not going to pay it. I'll watch it on TV. Yeah, they're too strict. Sometimes you get these security guards, and they're just too strict. You know, I don't know why they have a no video policy. It's like get with the times. Everybody, any concert you see, every person's holding their phone up. You know, let people do it. Who cares? Okay, it's slowing down. All right, we're going to wrap this one up, but thanks again, everybody, for watching, and success. We're 3-0 on these DUI checkpoints, 0 arrests, and thanks for watching, and of course, the support, the super chats, the memberships. You guys rock. Thank you so much, and if you haven't seen Chevy's song about Travel Jack, go check that out too. It's really cool. It's on my channel too. He told me I could put it on my channel, but go check out his channel. I put a link to his channel so you can go subscribe if you haven't already to Chevy's channel. He makes all these great songs on his channel, and he made a Travel Jack song, so that's pretty awesome. I like the AI avatars that he made of me too. So wearing this jacket, it's pretty cool. Yeah, he does great stuff. I really love Chevy's work. So I'd like to see the process. How does he create the songs? It's really cool. So thanks so much, everybody. Fantastic support. I appreciate you tuning in. Keep alert, especially on the weekends, for my next Fifth Amendment audit. I don't know when it's going to be. Probably next weekend, or I'm not sure. But keep an eye on my channel, and I'll usually post it in my posts, my community tab, when there's going to be an upcoming checkpoint and other things I post there too. But hit the notification bell, you'll be notified. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you. Get out there, explore your world, stand up for your rights. We don't stop. Team DLZ, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for all the support. You guys are awesome. Good night, everybody.